Yeah.
close. I think this one was.
We're live. Hello.
Live. I wanted to say thank you to Jamie for rejoining as a member. Thank you so much, Jamie. That's
cool.
much appreciated.
Yay.
Yeah. I actually received donation money in the mail yesterday.
Wow. Whoops.
I made a video on that comes out tomorrow. It was going to come out today, but I realized, I already have a video for today. So,
yeah. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. Welcome
How are
in.
you? Happy April 1st.
I know. Happy birthday, Bushcraft family. If you happen to
happy birthday. This was my grandma's birthday.
Bushcraft family has a birthday today.
Today. Yeah.
I wonder if he's older than I expect him to be, because he was describing some things in his video that I was like, that almost makes it sound like he was a generation before me. He talked about using the outhouse at school. How long ago was that?
Well, it depends upon where you lived at too, because some towns and stuff. Oh, yay! Good. I'm so glad you did. Yeah, some towns and stuff like that took longer to progress, right? So it depends where he was at, I suppose. How do I say it? Elmger? Is that correct? I hope I didn't say it right. Hello.
Welcome in. Did you send Teresa Jekowitz an apron? Hi, Jennifer Ocean Homestead.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. There you go. So, you know what? I don't know what happened, but somehow accidentally I missed Blackberry Rock Homestead's giveaway yesterday.
She had a giveaway yesterday?
I wasn't even trying to win anything. I just wanted to go support her. As a matter of fact, I donated some prizes. So I'm going to have to get with her and find out who, but oh my gosh, I feel bad. Don't you feel bad when you forget something that you should have remembered?
Oh, you've never received your apron?
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Oh, I just realized that. I thought she said I missed it. What? Okay, well, I will check. I don't know if I have I'll have to see if I can find the tracking number, if I still have it somewhere.
Yeah.
Figure it out, Teresa. Don't be sad.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes I know the mail, for some people, they've been waiting for mail for a month or two or whatever, you know?
Yeah, I've heard that. I don't know what's going on with the mail, but I definitely know there's weird things going on with Canada, because somebody was like waiting for their Jennifer seeds, and I was like, man, you better give it a month, man. I've had mail.
Hi, Lori. Do we have the link for the channel? Oh, Bushcraft Family. Hi, Jennifer.
If we have a moderator, they can put in the link for Bushcraft Family.
Yeah, Bushcraft Family's birthday is today. If you don't know him already, well, he's also on the survival seeds on the VC.
Yeah, he does the herbs section.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Another month.
I thought my hyssop was doing really well, and then now I feel like it isn't.
I know. I think I'll have to check. I don't know. If you sent me an email, I probably sent you a copy of the tracking number. If you didn't, let me look and see if I possibly still have it. Yeah.
Oh, I remember sending stuff to Maury's World, and it was a Christmas card, or maybe it was Ariella in Australia. But anyway, it took forever for the mail to be returned back to me.
Yeah, so it is important to hang on to tracking numbers, you know. So, but we'll figure it out.
2 weeks. 2 weeks is good. PJ,
I know you were super excited, so.
Thank you for sending me the email address for Just Jason Keto. We are going to try to set him up as a guest in the future. I haven't sent the email yet, but I did get your email telling me what his email is. So we do have a guest coming up, not tomorrow,
Hi, Ariella.
next week.
Stop
So
flirting.
probably later in the month, but I actually have had Just Jason Keto on before on Gail's Southern Living just as a guest. We,
Oh,
I
she
don't know what
found
else we talked about.
Okay,
Hi,
cool.
Ariana.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so Bushcraft on his channel will do food recalls, random stuff. Like he does a lot of stuff. He does a lot of gardening stuff, herbal stuff, what's happening.
Food preservation,
Where are
prepping,
you seeing all
bushcrafting.
these people? I looked in both chats. Oh. Well, they should be on Gail's. Gail, are you on Gail's Southern Living or no? She's on Broken Hearts Ministry.
I'm on Broken Hearts Ministry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to gain. So Heather is about 70 hours away from reaching her level 1 of monetization. So she needs watch hours to reach level 1.
I think they don't want me to.
I know they don't, but you're gonna make them regret they ever met Heather.
It's like,
but anyway.
Hi, Penny.
I don't remember what I was going to say now. But anyway, and then Broken Hearts Ministry doesn't need a specific amount of hours. It's already reached its full monetization. It just needs to maintain the hours to keep up the monetization for this channel, because you can totally, if you don't do lives and maybe you don't do as many videos as you used to, your thumbs down can start happening. And, eventually, if you neglect your channel enough, they can just stop your monetization. So I don't really want that to happen.
Yeah. Well, I'm hitting my
in 4 hours.
Okay.
Oh,
so I have my 2-year channel anniversary coming up, I think the 17th or the 19th of April.
I'm thinking about doing a 10,000 subscriber giveaway for Gail.
I'm not gonna do a giveaway though. I think if I ever do,
I wish my family has a giveaway. I didn't understand how his giveaway worked. Sorry to cut you off there.
No, that's okay. I was on here and I went blind. Yeah, that's a scary thought.
So Bushcraft Family's having a giveaway. Is that what she was saying?
Yeah, in 4 hours from now. That's
okay. Cool. I didn't understand how his giveaway was working, but I was watching TV at the same time, and so I wasn't hearing everything. So I was just like, well, it's okay. I'll just stay in there and support him. Sometimes hubby gets home and he wants to watch something on TV, so I have the person playing, but I can't really actually hear it. So
yeah. Jennifer, I hope I did the video for your seeds okay. I didn't say anything, and I didn't want to play music and get in trouble. So yeah, but there will be updates for sure.
Thank you, Ariella. Very sweet of you.
Okay, so she said post 10 videos that are 1 hour long. At least 7 of us will watch. That's an idea. Okay, so now I have a question for you, Gail, because you're better at this stuff. How can I post an hour-long video? So I use Canva, but it will only let me do, I think, 30 minutes.
Oh, well.
How do you do more longer?
I would just do a live. Just do it as just go live. I mean, I don't know. I've never in my life made a video that was an hour long. Thank you, Ariella, for gifting a membership. I don't know who received it, but thank you. That's awesome.
Well, it's like, so you have, like, if you make my oldest son's asking this question. So like if I make a video, I have to use a what do you call it? Editing thing, and I use Canva, unpaid subscription, but they only let me use.
Don't use Canva. Just make a video.
Huh?
Just make a video on your camera that's an hour long. I don't know. And don't add it. Don't add anything to it. Just rough cut. There you go.
That's true.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
I have
Ooh,
done that.
we could do that. I think that's a great idea. Okay, thank you guys. That's helpful. I'm like, how do I do that? I don't know.
She has playlist, and she has an everything playlist. So
Oh yeah,
if everybody that was in here
Jamie.
would let the playlist go, she could get that, you know.
Okay. So we could do that. Maybe we should think of like a common topic or something. Maybe.
It creates suspense.
Yeah. If anybody else wants to do that too. So what Jennifer's talking about is we record an hour video between certain of us, and then we just share each other's hour video. So hopefully it'll get more views and more stuff like that. And you could do that for Broken Hearts too.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
which would be good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you know, maybe one thing I could do just to boost Broken Hearts Ministry a little bit is maybe one of these times I can join the collaboration as Broken Hearts Ministry instead of the other channel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I was thinking too, like we can do some more crafting things, maybe. Oh, that's through your things ending. Well, you could do crafting things. We all could do a crafting thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably like redo it someday, but I just don't know when. Yeah, there is a watch party. It's go to Heather, go to her playlist, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Just keep doing this till you hit the bottom. And that's where her everything playlist is. Just hit that and let it go while you're sleeping.
The one video that keeps getting a ton of hours every day is the hair cutting, where I was cutting my my youngest son's hair outside.
Oh yeah, that's true, Jennifer. Yeah, that's
Jamie's
true.
lost.
You know what does work though, Jennifer, is put it on your TV as a guest to where you're not logged into it. I don't know how that works in Canada, but over here, I can put on my TV and do it as guest, and it'll be like some just random person is watching. So it, you know what I mean? A watch party.
I took notes, Ariella.
InShot will handle any length. There you go.
Yeah, I wrote it down. So we'll see if I can figure it out. Right.
Why Miles and the Shout Out Girls do it?
Y'all talking.
Oh, I haven't heard of that channel, Lori. Go live from the zoo. Yeah.
That would be fun.
You should go live just gardening. Just, you know, gardening, trimming your bushes. I know that keeps you in a specific spot.
That's too. I realized I can't take my laptop outside because of the whatever.
Could you put your phone on a tripod and let it?
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do, and I'll just have to ignore whatever else is happening on my phone.
You can't talk for an hour.
I will.
Oh, Jamie, you know you could talk for an hour. You've talked to me for probably 2 hours.
Jamie, you're fun to talk to. That's nice. And Jennifer,
maybe you for having to talk to me for 2 hours.
Okay, so here's another question. Who knows of some hi Jan. What is it called? Live streaming thing where we can have multiple people up. That's not as expensive. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Well, there's Restream, but for
Where it's
me,
not like $1 million.
it's harder to figure out. I had a little struggle with it, and Heather had a little struggle with it. So,
Because it's always fun,
PNJ.
every once in a while to get all of us together. Shout out girls. And then we can be honest about how they don't work anymore. Is that a name of a channel? A YouTube
I think
channel?
it is. I think Shout Out Girls is the name of a channel. I think she's referring to a channel.
Hope you're having a good day.
Hi, Jen.
Yeah.
What's up?
So that's interesting, right?
Yeah, I'm about to lose my paid StreamYard. So I asked Heather if she wanted to come up today because I'm not going to have my paid StreamYard. So what we're going to do is this week we'll still have the paid StreamYard for Healthy Goals Wednesday for Gail's Southern Living and Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. But later, next time we won't. So I made an agreement with Heather that we're going to do Healthy Goals Wednesday on her channel until she reaches her first level of monetization.
Which hopefully
be looking out for that. If you're someone who comes and watches that, be looking out that that's coming. If you don't see it on Gail Southern Living, go over to Milk and Honey Heritage Farms, because we're going to run it on there until she gets her monetization finished up.
Yeah.
Then after that, we're going to do every other one.
Yeah. I'm like, well, that's not fair. But she insisted on waiting until I get that first monetization, and then we'll let you know each week. Okay, it's going to be at Gail's next week, or it's going to be at mine. So we'll let you guys know.
We're going to be going to the free, and then because I can't give any hours to anyone, I may do some lives for this channel just like by myself, just not even on StreamYard, just straight YouTube. Hey, come chat with me. So I'll have some of those coming up because I won't be able to help anybody with the watch hours and have them up at the same time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So I'm bad about watching my own. I don't do it like I feel. I don't know. I feel just kind of some kind of a way.
I don't like watching myself on the screen. Like even if I'm running Heather's channel, but I'm talking on her live, I'll like turn the video. I'll like turn the volume down, or I'll walk out of the room. I don't want to hear myself talk.
Oh, thank you, Jennifer.
There's two levels of monetization. Level 1 is 1K subscribers and 3K watch hours, 3,000 watch hours. Level 2, which is full monetization, is 1,000 subscribers and 4K watch hours. On level 1, you can get memberships and super chats. The only thing you get extra for level 2 is you get paid for your ad revenue, which to me personally is less. So level 1 is like the good stuff. That's the good stuff.
Lori, no, you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You can what's the little bubble thingy? Stop it shows your little icon or whatever. You can hit the stop cam and just talk.
Yeah. Here, wait. Here.
Yeah, that's
the bubble thingy. See?
Yeah.
Every time I talk, it just moves like I'm talking. But yeah, Lori, you can do a live just like this.
That, Jennifer, you're close.
You and Bob should totally be doing lives. That would be so cool.
And Jennifer, as much as you moderate for all these channels, and I'm just going to be honest here, I think that they should be helping you out. By at least saying, head over to Jennifer Ocean Homestead. I'm just saying.
How are your watch hours doing, Jennifer? I'm just curious. And when I ask that, I'm asking that because I want to help.
Yeah, so Lori, you can. you can totally do it that way without having to show your face if you don't feel like it.
Yeah, just put up the little thing that I put up a while ago.
Yeah.
That's it. I showed you exactly how. And then what it is on StreamYard, there's a little button and it says stop cam. And you could literally start your stream just like that and do the whole entire thing. You could pull up gas, you could do all the things and have it going the whole time. And some people do it that way and they're more comfortable with that.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some channels there are crafting channels that literally only show their hands. They don't show their face ever. You only see their hands and their desk and what they're working on.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of me a lot for a while. I had a hard time seeing myself. And then after I was done, it'd be like, oh my gosh, Heather, you're such a dork.
I know that's why editing is hard for me because sometimes I have to listen to myself. Oh my
Like,
gosh.
oh, no.
I don't know how you guys listen to me. I'm very annoying.
I think, well, we're our worst critic, right? So we see all the things that we have personal issues with on ourselves. So
well, now that I know that, Jennifer, I will help you out. So Jennifer Ocean Homestead needs some watch hours. If you guys have an available device, Heather needs watch hours. Jennifer Ocean Homestead needs watch hours.
And also Jamie, she's not saying anything, but Jamie is not monetized yet either. Jamie, what are your
yeah, Jamie also needs
where
watch
are you at, Jamie?
Jamie's Country Living.
She's being shy about it.
Yeah, no, Heather wants to be shy about hers too, but I said, girl, I'm going to bring it up every time we're live. I said,
I know. I don't like that ask for help. I've always been
it's
like
take
that.
a lot longer if you don't ask.
She stopped. Don't even. You can look. Anyway, she's not that far behind from her 3K. Maybe a couple hundred or something.
I sneeze and there goes the money. I know. That sounds like my life, Lori. Right now, hubby gave me some money for some eggs that I sold. And I'm actually going to take that $4 measly little dollars and I'm going to go buy myself another bucket to plant in. And then when I get some more egg money, I'll go back and get some soil and maybe another bucket. So I'm poor. I have to do it that way because I don't want to have to ask for money all the time. So I try to pay for my own things. I try not to be a pain in the butt.
I'm kind of like a hoarder.
Yeah.
So all the plants that we've bought through the years, like you haven't bought like trees and stuff. We bought a lot of fruit trees. I say like I have all the pots. Like I won't.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes I'll buy starts. I'll go to the store and I'll buy. Like you could see, I made a video that I was buying starts of marigolds and basil because they were taking a while to come up, and I wanted them to be up so they could protect my plants. Also, I usually go at some point. Hubby's actually going to give me some money because he's getting a little bonus thing at work. And I'm going to go to the store and buy some more buckets, maybe some soil. And so I know I need postage stamps. I forgot what the other thing was.
I have an idea that popped into my head
really closely. Hello, Blue. Welcome in.
Jennifer, because you still have snow, just do some long live streams of watching the snow and whatever.
Those people that are getting hot already, we want to watch the snow because we're already burning up over here. I literally already have a sunburn, guys. Sunburn. Like I had a sleeveless tank top on and it goes in on your shoulders like that. Well, that's the shape of my sunburn on my back.
Do you kind of like sometimes, okay, this is weird, but my tank tops or whatever, sometimes I like pull the straps over my shoulders so it won't be as bad of a tan line?
I don't have, like, I do have the spaghetti strap ones, but those I really wear more for nightgown shirts. Mine are more like thick strap.
You would not. She said that if she did that, she'd have people unsubscribe. You would not. There's people that love to just sit there. Maybe you could put like a crackling fire sound in the background.
Yeah. You could put your
That
chicken, you could put your
would,
snow,
yeah.
you know.
The little Tweety birdies that are out there looking for
There are
something
people
to
that
eat.
wanna support you, they'll watch anything.
They do.
Not only that, but those lives will be hours on your watch later list. So when people are trying to help you with that, there'll be more hours there. Like somebody had one I noticed. I don't know them that well, but I noticed someone had a 9-hour live stream. That right there would be like a perfect.
Okay.
And you know they weren't sitting there for 9 hours.
Yeah. Oh no. Shoot, I did it on my books. My little bookshelf where I have like all my gardening books and my herbal books. I thought, well, if somebody really was interested in it, they can zoom in and see what kind of books that I use.
Have that
And it
you
might be something interesting. I don't know. Animals, yeah, I know. It's just hard to leave my phone somewhere outside.
That's cool.
That's the problem. I do have a somewhere. What is it called? Oh my gosh, I don't remember. One of those camera
Yeah.
things. And I got some cameras from my dad's house, like some professional cameras. I just don't know how to use them yet.
There's that.
Yeah.
There's so my other channel, Gail Southern Living, is doing a gardening collaboration this summer, and it's going to run from now through August 22nd. The end of August, there'll be a giveaway live, depending on if people donate prizes. If nobody donates prizes, I'm going to at least give away a $25 Amazon card. But I would like for it to be multiple prizes, like collaborator prizes, door prizes, comment picker prizes, all the different kinds of prizes. So it's called
Yeah,
hashtag
GoPro.
container growing 25.
What was it? Oh, your weird container gardening. Did I tell you that I wanted to donate something?
To the live or
Yeah,
to the
there's a
giveaway?
giveaway for that weird
Oh,
container
let
growing.
me write it down.
And would you like to have a pair of one of a kind um, faux leather animal earrings or an apron? Your choice. You can
Those
decide
are
later.
both really good. I'll choose the earrings because we haven't got to see your earrings yet.
Okay.
Earrings. And that would be really easy for you to mail. So I'm going to write you down.
Jennifer's like, apron, apron. I know, right?
I know, right?
I know I have to get a hold of a neighbor lady messaged me last week and said, "Hey, I have an event, a craft event I'm doing this past weekend," and asked if I wanted to send some of my aprons with her to sell. Hi, Jan. And so I did so, but I need to get a hold of her and find out if any of them sold. So we'll see. I'm like, Heather's got to make money off them aprons someday.
Oh, no, nobody will unsubscribe. I doubt that. I doubt that happens.
No. Just do one then and see what happens.
With more, with me, it's just actually, Jennifer, you can do a live and in about 3 or 4 or 5 days after it posts, it'll tell you how many watch hours you did, how many watch hours you received for that, how many people were there, how long they stayed. It shows all of that. And if you got a new subscriber or if somebody unsubscribed, it will show you that. So you can literally see if you lost a subscriber from that live. So all you got to do is one and you'll be able to tell.
Yeah.
That's literally something you can look at. As a matter of fact, go ahead.
Sorry.
Finish. I did an hour and a half and I got like 5.5 hours for it.
Yeah.
People love
So
animals. And animals are good.
that's one thing what Lori's saying is I used to argue with my husband about the 10% tithing. I was like, "You don't have to give 10% of your income." I said, "10% could be your time, in my opinion."
Yeah, yeah. I
You
think
know,
there's
like,
there's a
talk
Bible verse. I don't know where it is.
he knows
Me
now different, but
hubby does the tithing for us. But my tithing, and this is where you're talking about, Heather. My tithe is everything I buy for the ministry, my time. I mean, I put my own money into it. A lot of times, once I get all my gardening things out, all my egg money and little extra money will go into the ministry. But right now, I'm trying to get all my gardening things out, as many seeds as possible out.
right.
But normally, though, that money would go for the ministry. So that's my tithe, is the ministry. And I think about that when the plate passes in front of me on Sunday. My ministry is my calling, which is helping homeless people. And that reminds me, we're going out next week to give out bags to the homeless. I have 5 out of my 6 bags done. I do 6 bags and Mom does 6 bags. So that makes 12.
Right.
We're going to give out, we have a basket full of hats, and we have bags of t-shirts, a couple of blankets, multiple feminine hygiene products, all kinds of stuff. So, and then we usually have a cooler full of cold drinks.
That's nice. What a nice treat, you know? They
Yeah,
don't
we made up little candy bags for Easter. It's got
Yeah,
like a sucker, some gummy bears, and some jelly beans.
yeah.
Yeah.
Blue, I know. Actually, I need to call you. We were supposed to talk one night last week or something, and then I just, you know.
Um, I decided not to do the garden tour this year because that went
Oh,
too far into my time for preparing for Fall Fest. So I decided I'm not going to do that, because I that way the giveaway is like on the 30th or the 30th, I think, or the 31st, one
hi,
of those two.
Lori's World. Well,
And I did it that way so that uh I'll have a full month to prepare for Fall Fest after everything's done. So because it can be quite stressful managing 30 plus channels, with the questions and the explaining and helping with different things. So I decided this year I'm gonna join other people's collaborations. I'm doing the weird container because it's not too much maintenance. People put out the videos whenever they want. At the end, I do a giveaway, that one time giveaway, and you know, that's it. So that's easy to maintain. And I also put in my video, if you make a video for the weird container growing and I didn't put it in playlist, send me an email and let me know, because that's a lot of months there to be checking the hashtag. And I will be trying to check it. But that's why I wanted everybody to do a 3-minute video plus. That way it would be a regular size video, and those are easier to find, in my opinion, than shorts.
yeah, yeah. I liked it when Blue and Tony used to do their Tuesday morning. It'd be like informational stuff on, I don't know, different stuff, like,
Oh, yeah, I remember. I
yeah,
remember. Oh, I'm trying to figure out where I pulled this comment from, because when you pull up a comment, you have to go backwards to click back on it to get it to go away onto the next one.
yeah, yeah. That's
Sparkles.
very true. Oh, was it Friday? I don't Okay, so a lot of times when I'm on lives or watching people's videos, I'm also moving compost or digging or planting or I'm always doing multitasking. So,
Mhm. Today, I batch posted some shorts of the garden. And I'm doing half of the gardening shorts on Broken Hearts Ministry and the other half on Gil Southern Living. That way, both of us get some extra views.
So I gotta tell you something. Have you heard? It's new to me, this new song, and I don't know who the artist is. It's called Anxiety.
Mm-mm.
Well, a lot of people are like doing little dance moves to it, and I like the tune of it, and I really, really want to make a little video, a little short video with that song. I don't know, it makes you want to. Well, for me,
That's cool.
makes
I need to work on my bug song.
yeah.
I know. That's the thing I do. I make a list. I actually have the list of the bugs right here. Just got to get in there and do it. And I can't really think of anything. Are you running low on anything specific?
Yeah.
You know, there's always toiletry items. When I changed phones, somehow I lost the password on my Amazon account that I had set up. So I actually started working on a new one last night. So I have I plan on making another playlist for the homeless on Amazon. And it could be basic things like little packets of chips. It could be packages of wipes, anything like that. Anxiety by Dosha.
I guess that's how you say it. I don't know.
It seemed like I heard somebody else say that, but most of the time, what I'm always seem to be running out of, it seems to be meat items like canned meat, like tuna, chicken, Vienna sausages, those little flat tuna packets, stuff like that. But really anything, toiletries, anything food related. Summer, hats. I found some hats on sale. And we give them water bottles so they can keep water on them at all times. So, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. Good idea, Jennifer.
If you monetize it. Let me address this. It's not tithing if you monetize it. So I do monetize everything on this channel. But I monetize it because all that money goes into the ministry. So Gail, I do not receive the money. I receive the money and I spend it on the ministry. So I will monetize and I will put ads on everything because that money goes back into the ministry. Right. So I will still be monetizing it because every membership, all the ad revenue, every super chat, all that money goes back into the ministry.
Right. So I think it's more so you're not tithing. Whatever. I don't know. But,
yeah.
You're right.
Well, I only received one check for Broken Hearts Ministry. It was for like $120 or $30. And I spent all of that on Amazon to buy toiletry items for the ministry. So that money is not my money. That is God's money, and that is the ministry money.
Nope, it's not. Right? It's not an LLC, right? It's just a volunteer. You just volunteer.
I can't afford it. The $500 or $600 it would cost me to make this a nonprofit. I could spend that and buy a lot of food and toiletries with that. So that doesn't make a lot of sense. Now, if somebody wants to give me $600 to do a nonprofit, fine. But to me, $600, I could spend that on a lot of stuff for the homeless. That's managing the money well.
Right. Yeah, that's true. If you guys haven't visited Jersey Love Steph, go visit her. And how is your getting your own place? I haven't watched your last few videos. She was saved up a bunch of money by working hard and trying to get a place somewhere of her own. So that's exciting. You're not using your phone, set it to watch. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
that's good.
Blue. You need to let us know when you're having a problem so we can pray for you. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I will write your name down right here and I will add you to my prayers.
Yeah. Yeah, Blue.
I will pray for you, Blue. You're on my list. I actually prayed for about six different people this morning from YouTube. So I pray for YouTube people all the time. With my normal devotion that I do in the morning, I read the Bible, I listen to a Tony Evans sermon, I listen to Christian music, and I try to build myself up at the beginning of the day because every time you turn around, someone is trying to knock you down and take the wind out from under your sails. And, I'm not going to let people do that to me. I don't have to have anybody tell me I'm a good person. I know I'm a good person and God knows what I do and everything. So that's really all that matters. God knows every single thing all of us do. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That can be scary for sure.
Yeah. I know.
So what's everybody up to today? Has anybody done anything exciting? Working on anything? Big plans? Little plans?
What are you doing? What have you been working on today?
Shoot, I've been lazy. No, I got all my morning chores done. I brushed my hair. I did. I brushed my hair.
Huh?
It might be
Hey,
taking.
I didn't even brush my hair today
Oh yeah,
because
braided.
it was in braids. So I just took the braids down and went like this, and then
Yeah.
the straight
When I brush my hair, it's like
hat on it. See,
yeah, it's
yeah.
yeah. I brushed it and it gets poofy because I have like curly and straight hair, thick, thin, and medium hair, so it like tangles easy. It's annoying.
You're welcome.
Meal prepping. Yes, good idea. I'm not very good at meal prepping. I just go with the flow. Like dinner's in an hour. What am I making? Whip it up. Because usually, for the most part, I'm outside almost all day long working on doing stuff. But I am gonna go out this weekend. My husband helped put compost around the fruit trees. So I got to put mulch on top of the compost that are around the fruit trees. So I got to get that done. We're working on, or I'm going to be working on all week finishing that. It'll take me a little longer by myself, but it's okay. Because you have to scoop the stuff in the wagon, which takes some time.
Yeah.
Pull it over there, unload it, you know. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, a lot of times I just put my hair in a bun, mostly always.
Yeah,
But I
I didn't braid yesterday, so I just took the braids out today. It's like, okay, on the second, it looked pretty good with the hat, but I was like, let me just take it down for the live. I'll wear it down, but it'll be the way. But my hair is normally kind of wavy. That's
yeah,
actually kind of
yeah, me
normal.
too. If I put stuff in it, I can make it look curly. But I don't put stuff in it. I don't have stuff anymore.
I used to
Hair's
wear braids back in the day. Thank you,
yeah,
Steph.
me too. Me too, but not anymore. So, what else? I've got
Oh,
24 eggs in the incubator. It's growing. I'm growing babies.
that's
Anyways, one egg out of all of them, I can't. It's like dark. I can't see. And I was like, I don't want to throw it away just in case. So I put sad face on 2 sides of that egg, but I'm going to recheck it tonight. And if it's still dark, I'm going to get rid of that one egg. But 23 out of 24 eggs have little babies in there. It's so cute.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
cute. So this weekend we
I
got to
don't
get
even know
the
what that's like, but I'm afraid I'll be addicted to it and have 50 million chickens. So,
I know. Well, I know some of them are going to be roosters, and also because of the whole, chicken thing going on, I can sell them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, maybe we'll go back to sleep. No, Ariella, you're not. Wait, what time is it? What time is it, Ariella? I'll tell you if you can take a nap. Just kidding.
probably like, it's probably like 3 or 4 in the morning, maybe. I don't
Is
know.
it? Oh,
Maybe because even when she comes on our lives at like 7 or 8, it's still 9 or 10 in the
oh.
morning. So I'm thinking it's 3 or 4 a.m. maybe. I don't know for sure.
Hi, country. Welcome in.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
Thank you for telling me your name. It takes me a minute sometimes to remember people's names to channels. I'm sorry. Like I don't remember what was their name.
Yeah, I had the braids yesterday. I was gardening and my hair was in my way. So I just woke up and braided it. And then I left it this morning. And then I was like, well, I think I'll take it down and just let it be wavy.
When I was downtown, I worked at a big, huge insurance company downtown Portland. And my hair was probably about as long as it is now. Like it goes couple inches before my pant line, but I always did like this cute little twisty, double twisted whatever because I had to wear nylons and stuff. Blech.
I remember I had some jobs where I had to wear nylons.
Yeah, so I had to dress up nice, So, yeah. I won't go downtown Portland now. No. No. She needs her beauty sleep.
It helps with free advertising. You're correct.
What helps with free what?
Oh, participating in collaboration helps the channel who you're participating with free advertising.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, definitely. There's some collaborations I participate in, just for the exposure to new and different channels. And every year when I do Fall Fest, I get new people that I don't know from anywhere, but someone told them about the collaboration.
Oh yeah. So here, shoot, eggs are expensive. Let's see, it's been about a week and a half I went and it was like $9.97, something like that for a dozen eggs at Walmart.
Ouch.
Yeah, not like pasture raised or caged.
Yeah, all my information on the eggs I lost with my old phone. I thought I'd tell you that, Heather.
You what?
All the information I put together to do that egg video, I lost it with my old phone.
I do. I have a couple
over.
scores in my phone, but I want to go back and add some new ones because the dates are on there, so I can compare and see if it did get lower or whatever. And I did do some of the meat, so I'll have to do the meat too, just to see if any of the prices are going up or down or whatever.
Not yet. Hubby's going to set it up for me this weekend. Then I'll have to set it up with soil. I am picking out what seeds I'm going to plant in it right now. That's what I'm working on first. I don't know if what kind of assembly it requires, but I took it out of the box and put it on top of hubby's dresser, and it's just sitting there as a reminder for him to put it together for me.
That's okay. You'll get back on it.
But thank you so much,
For your
Anne. That
channel.
video comes out, I think it's this Friday. I think the friend mail video comes out this Friday. Let me make sure I read that before I move on to the next.
Yeah, you still have to, like, when people talk about wanting chickens, the price for getting it set up, the whatever you want to house them in, if you don't have something, yeah, it's expensive.
Oh,
Like
no.
for the first year, those all were like golden eggs, like, oh, there's an egg. They're finally paying back. I know it does. It costs a lot of money to raise any kind of animals. So that's for sure.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to get an incubator, because that's going to eventually end up with lots more chickens and then lots more feed and more money. So that's why
Yeah.
I could see myself having fun with that, and that's cool. But I could see myself having fun with that again and again and again. And somebody told me that's addictive. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Well, the thing
I'll watch you
I
do
tried to think of is, so what animals do I currently have? Cows, which are Irish Dexter cows, and they're a little bit easier to sustain if you have like a forested area because they eat a lot of brush, kind of like a goat would. And so, like, thinking about, okay, what if I can't get food? Because there was a lot of times during the last certain years that it was hard to find chicken feed or,
Oh,
like
yeah,
stuff
we've
like
been
that,
through those times.
So, but like, and chickens, I think are super easy because if you couldn't buy any chicken feed, let's just say, you've got your, scraps, which you probably wouldn't have much of from in your house, right?
Yeah,
But you can try and growing things in your garden and stuff like that to help supplement. But like putting boards and cardboard and pavers and buckets and things like that, you're gonna have to collect worms. So, or let them collect them, move it out of the way and let them have it. So they're a little bit easier, like to feed if you couldn't.
The hardest thing with chickens, I think the hardest thing is just keeping their water full all the time. That's the hardest thing for
Yeah.
me. Just keeping that water thing full. I think I need some kind of new waterer, but that's the most challenging thing for me. And I don't do very well when they're pecking at each other. I just don't like watching the violence. I have to walk away when he integrates two groups together. I can't watch them pick at each other like that. It drives me insane.
Yeah. Well, and
What
also like, for chickens, the predators. Predators are the biggest thing. You've got sometimes cats.
Yeah. They got to be in Fort Knox to keep
And
the raccoons, the possum, the skunks, the dogs.
the
I've heard
coyotes.
cats will do it. But I've never had
Not
foxes.
the flying predators, like they're like,
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
surprised there's chickens with all the
I
predators.
dropped my phone upside down, Lynn, and it broke. It wasn't even a cracked screen. It actually just cracked on the inside and messed up some mechanisms and would not work.
Hmm.
Heather was there when it happened.
I'm glad you were able to download stuff off of it because when the vid first happened, my husband was knocked over by our bull and he broke his collarbone and had like a baseball hematoma on his eye. My phone died and nobody could help me wearing a mask. And I had to go like an hour and a half away to try to find somebody that could fix my phone. Oh, you'll have to wait 3 weeks to get an appointment. I can't. I need my phone for emergencies. And so Oh, that was so stressful, but, God, I had to get a whole new phone. They couldn't save nothing off my old phone. It was just
I got pictures and thumbnails mainly. I didn't pull any video footage because I had just downloaded whatever my last thing was. And so I just waited. And then luckily, I had about a week's worth of content already done.
yeah,
So you're right. Having chickens is not cheaper, but the eggs are better quality than the store because you know what you fed your chickens. So, and the money we get uh isn't really
it doesn't pay for the
it's
feed.
not really it's not really profit. Technically, it's just reimbursing us for some feed. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah, but it's some protein there for you.
Oh gosh, yeah, I understand. People, that's sad that people have to stop buying eggs because it's so expensive,
Yeah,
people that don't have them. But I love having them. I like, when I very, very first got them, I don't do it as much as I used to, but I still do it some.
here, move.
Sit down in a chair and just watch them. Just watch them.
Yeah,
Just watch them
yeah.
peck around. I call them my little baby dinosaurs because they'll eat anything.
Ooh, they will. Ugh.
And when they come out of yeah, they'll if you put a chicken head out there that's raw, they will pluck the eyeball out and eat it, and eat all that dead fishy stuff. Ugh, ugh. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting. Very disgusting. Yeah. Can you believe we've been talking for almost an hour already?
No, no, it doesn't seem like
It
that.
goes
Maybe
by really
30
fast.
minutes. Yeah, it just blew by.
Kind of cloudy here today and a little chilly, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it is here too.
Yeah, it's legal in Canada, I think.
I have to be
I
careful
know a few
because
different people who grow it, on YouTube, multiple people.
I get migraines from it, so I have to stay away from people growing it or smoking it.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Wow. I can't imagine what the price would be in New Jersey for eggs. I bet it's insane.
I was wondering if that what Lori was talking about
Yeah, I
and
was.
chamomile have some of the same properties because chamomile also makes my face swell and get hot. So I
Hmm.
think that there's something in chamomile and something in that that's like the same. And I don't
Similar. Maybe they're in the same family or something of
well, to
plants.
me, chamomile smells like that. It does.
That's it.
But I will go with gloves
I
and
have a bunch in a pot outside. I guess I'll get to find out if they get up big enough.
oh, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Some of them are very sweet. If you kinda train them to be sweet, they'll be sweet, but not every chicken likes to be held. So if I have a family member that comes and they want to hold a chicken, I always have a specific 1 or 2 in mind that will be okay with that. Yeah. My favorite chicken right now is Annie, and she is the brightest red chicken. Is she is the only one who jumps over the fence to come to the other side of the yard. And I'm okay as long as she stays out of my garden beds. But when she gets digging in my garlic bed where I have lemon balm and other things planted, I get so mad at her. I'm like, Annie,
Lynn, try using vinegar instead and see if that helps. You can also add some lemon peels or orange peels into your vinegar to get that lemon or orange scent in there, and also it helps sanitize more, even more too. So try that. Sounds like you're having like some reactions to that. So try. Jan's fancy
Well,
YouTube magic.
sometimes you can get, well, I mean, you can full blown kill yourself from cleaning products. So be very careful.
Mhm.
If you feel any kind of lightheadedness or anything, you just leave the room. Go get some air. Go outside. Sit on your porch. But yeah, you can totally mess yourself up with cleaning products. And I certainly wouldn't use bleach and ammonia in the same day. You need to do them on different days, and you need to give yourself breaks because I have done that. You cannot mix cleaning products. Not good. Not good. Fancy YouTube trained chickens. Jan's chickens just roam all over her yard everywhere. Me, I'm a nervous Nelly. I will only let the chickens be out there if I'm paying attention to them. Now I may run in and go use the bathroom or grab a drink and go back out there, but usually they're out there when I'm out there.
Ooh, that's a lot of driving.
Oh no.
That's probably a rooster. I don't blame the kid. Bye bye, rooster.
Yeah, roosters, yeah. Yeah. I we tried roosters 2 times. We had one rooster, we called him Colonel, like Colonel Sanders, and he actually found our chickens before we had the fence around the yard. And then the second one we had, we called him Fabio because he had the most beautiful long hair. So
Yeah.
I named him Fabio.
Well, I had chicken, so I didn't order any roosters when I got my chickens, but they send you some extras sometimes. So I got Chicken George, which is I still have him. He's a Rhode Island Red, and then I had this. I don't know what it was, but it was giant. It was the biggest gray chicken, and I thought it was a female. And she was always mean to all the hens, just mean, so mean. And I'm like, I would get it, look it in the eye, and I'm like, you could be mean. I see what you're doing. Anyways, I named her Kamala. Anyways, but for 3 years, well, eventually he was a he because he started cockadoodle a doodling. Anyways, but 3 years later, Chicken George decided he didn't like Kamala anymore and ended up hurting Kamala pretty bad, and we had to. I don't know what to call it. Kamala went to chicken heaven.
Oh,
I didn't do it,
okay.
but
I
yeah,
had a raccoon that went to raccoon heaven. He was the raccoon that attacked all of my chickens. All the other raccoons got rehomed safely. But that
yeah.
one raccoon, the one that killed all 4 chickens, that one got the wrath of Gale. I'm just saying. If you're gonna make me cry, it's not gonna be good for you. It's not gonna
I
be good.
had this one that had a
Like, what
white.
do you want me to do with this raccoon? I said, that one right there needs to go bye-bye. And then every time after that, he would ask me, what do you want me to do with this raccoon? Oh, I don't know, just take it off in the country and drop it off. But
Yeah,
that one.
the uh let's see, the one with the white poof on its head and the body was black, and the thing would never go. It would jump up in the nesting boxes with all the other hens and then jump down and lay it on the floor. And I named it Ding Ling. Ding Ling.
So
Ding
what is
Ling.
Carmela? What is Carmela? What does that mean?
Kamala.
Kamala, yeah, what does it mean? Does it mean like pure evil or something?
No, I'll have to tell you later.
Oh, okay. It's one of those things. All right.
It's not.
It's
I was
not
gonna.
nice. Is it not nice, Heather?
It's named after a specific person that you should know.
Oh, okay. I do. Do they hang out over on Bushcraft Family's channel?
No.
One of their characters?
They used to hang out in a house that was white.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about now. I named one of my chickens Paris after Paris Hilton because when we first got her, somebody gave her to us for free, and she was living in the little small chicken coop by herself. I decided I didn't want her to live like that, but she was too little to put with the others. So I took the 2 chickens that were the bottom of the pecking order, meaning they were picked on the most, and I put those 2 chickens in with her. So those 3 chickens in one little coop and 10 chickens in the big coop. So Paris Hilton lives in a condo with 2 roommates now. But yeah.
Oh, that's funny. We're gonna make a mobile chicken tractor for the new chicks that I have. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a live stream or when they're coming out of their eggshells.
Oh, that'll be neat.
That's what I'm gonna try to do
I have
anyways.
to watch that. I think it was on your channel that I watched my first cow birth.
Oh,
It was on another channel I watched my first. Anyway, I
well,
watched
I've got a
several
few.
births on YouTube. Huh?
Yeah, I've got a few live births on mine of cows.
To get my yeah.
Yeah, I have one chicken that's black. She's a Americana, and I named her Raven because she looks like a raven.
Aw,
She's like the same size, and I'm like, "You're a
that's a
raven."
good name.
Yeah.
I know that probably sounds cruel to put that raccoon to to death, but I cried so much because those were the first chickens that I lost, and they were, they were precious to me, and I was really mad. Can you imagine? So, and now I don't take it as hard as I used to, but those were the first 4 chickens that died, and it was rough. It
High
was,
Country Homestead. What's your channel about? Lynn's curious.
yeah,
And
I
what
need,
state?
yeah, that's a good question.
If you guys want to just say like a couple little short sentences about your channel, feel free to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, Lori, you should come up. You should come up live sometime. That would be cool.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think I'm probably going to have to get off here, though. I got a few more things to do before dinner.
I'll look, Teresa, I'll look and see if I sent you an email with that tracking number. I'll try to find and see if I have the tracking number. And if I can't find it, because I try to save the receipts. And if I don't, then we'll send you another one.
Lori, I was going to say, tell Bob that he's got an envelope on the way for me, and you have one as well. So be looking for that. I had to get a couple of stamps. I was out of stamps.
Okay, so tomorrow we have what going on, Gail?
Healthy Goals Wednesday.
Healthy Goals Wednesdays. So if you want to pop over tomorrow, if you've got time, check it out if you haven't.
Okay, she's in Australia.
Ooh, an Aussie.
Self-sufficiency.
Wow.
Cows, sheep, chickens, living in the alpine region of Australia. Single homeschooling mom with 168 acres. Very cool. You're right in the homesteading genre. So
Yeah, 100. Look at how many acres that is.
that's a lot.
Smokes.
That's a lot.
I don't make shipping labels online. Excuse me?
Oh, yeah. See, I would have a history of my sending because when I send a package now, I'm using stamps.com. So I actually have everybody's addresses listed in there. Unless it's something where I could send it with just a stamp, then I won't have tracking for that.
No, I don't have Dolphin on my channel. I don't have that.
Yeah.
But if there's any moderators in here who would be interested in sharing these channels links, feel free to do that.
In Colorado. Cool. Yeah, High Country Homestead, if you would be interested in coming up on a live stream to talk about your channel sometime, just send me an email. I'll type it real quick in the description.
Yeah, and if any of you do any kind of exercise or
this would be like for a
plans,
Friday night.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
if you want to join Healthy Goals Wednesday and talk about healthier versions of you with some ideas that you might do, email either Gail or me and let us know if you're interested in doing that and talking about some things that work for you that we can share with everybody. So,
yep. But my other channel, Gail Southern Living, goes live on Friday nights at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. We talk about homesteading type things. So if you're interested in coming up on a Friday night live, let me know, and we'll talk. Come up and we'll talk and visit your channel a little bit. So, all right.
Definitely.
You ready to end this here, Heather?
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Just to pop up, talk about whatever.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow on Healthy Goals Wednesday on Gail Southern Living and Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. It took me a second to register what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I was thinking of my 2 channels, and so I had to get that out. And then I was like, okay, what else was I supposed to say?
I'm like, it's somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. We appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
Have a very good evening, and I will be adding several of you guys to my prayer requests. So just know
we'll go another hour tomorrow. Yeah, I've got some work to do outside.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.